The photo hit my feed at 2:13 a.m., a grainy Instagram story I wasn't supposed to see. My wife, Lena, on a rooftop bar somewhere downtown. Hair wild in the wind, champagne in hand, the caption curling across the image like a blade. Freedom is beautiful. The word freedom lodged in my chest like shrapnel. She'd blocked me on social media months ago, after what she called our trial separation. I wasn't supposed to see her posts. But mutual friends, drunk and careless, had reshared it. The algorithm, that merciless voyeur, had done the rest. Freedom. The word burned. When we separated, it wasn't supposed to mean this. We'd agreed to space, not escape. We'd promised to talk every Sunday, to stay honest, to rebuild. But now, watching her smile at something or someone, just out of frame, I felt something ancient twist inside me. That smile used to be mine. The next morning I stood in my kitchen staring at the cracked tile she'd always hated. The coffee tasted metallic. Her mug, the chipped blue one from Santorini, still sat on the shelf. I poured the coffee into it anyway. Some part of me still reached for her, muscle memory refusing to accept the truth. When she called later, her voice was casual, distant. "Hey, I just wanted to make sure the mail's still forwarding." "Yeah," I said. "It is." Was. I could almost hear her smile, tight, polite. "Good. Thanks. I wanted to ask about the post. I wanted to ask who took the picture." But I swallowed the words. I'd learned that asking meant bleeding. "How's the apartment?" I asked instead. There was the faintest hitch before she answered. "It's fine. Just quieter." "Quieter," I repeated. "Isn't that what you wanted?" She didn't respond right away. When she did, her tone was soft. "Sometimes quiet's too loud, you know?" And for a second I believed her. For a second I thought maybe she missed me. 2 weeks later she texted. "Hey, any chance you could cover the utilities for 1 more month? I'll pay you back once work picks up." I sent the money. Course I did. I told myself it was compassion, not habit. But compassion doesn't make your hands shake. Later that night, I scrolled through her Venmo transactions. Public, careless. Payments to someone named Eli M. Wine glass. Dinner red heart. Rent house. My thumb hovered over the heart symbol. Rent. Freedom was beautiful, until she saw the bill for her own rent. When I confronted her, it wasn't cinematic. No shouting, no breaking dishes. Just the low hum of the refrigerator between us and a silence so tight it hurt to breathe. "You could have just told me," I said. She looked small then, smaller than I remembered. "Told you what?" "That you moved in with him." Her lips parted but no sound came out. I'd never seen her at a loss for words before. "How long?" I asked. She sat down, exhaled. "It wasn't supposed to happen like this." I laughed. "That's not an answer." She stared at the table. "Since July." July. We'd been holding hands in therapy in August. It wasn't rage that came first. It was grief, absurd and raw. The kind of grief that makes your body tremble like it's trying to shake itself free of your skin. I remembered the way she used to trace the veins on my wrist when she couldn't sleep. The way she'd whisper, "We'll be okay," after every fight, as if saying it aloud made it true. Now she couldn't even look at me. "Was it because of me?" I asked, though I knew how pathetic it sounded. She hesitated. "It was because of me." But it wasn't. Never is. Betrayal is always shared, like a dance. One person stepping forward while the other pretends not to notice the rhythm changing. That night I went to her new apartment. I told myself it was to drop off some documents. That was a lie. I just wanted to see. Her building smelled of citrus cleaner and cigarette smoke. Through the thin hallway walls, someone was laughing. I knocked. She opened the door in an oversized sweatshirt, mine. The air behind her was warm, humming faintly with a song I used to play while cooking dinner. He was there. Not Eli, not the other man. Just a man standing in the kitchen, barefoot, holding a glass of wine. "Hey," he said, uncertain. He nodded. "Hey." The world slowed to a crawl. Every sound, her breathing, the ticking clock, the soft thud of his glass on the counter, felt magnified. Lena stepped between us. "You shouldn't have come." "I know." My voice cracked. "I just wanted to know what freedom looked like." Her eyes glistened. For a heartbeat, guilt flickered across her face. Then she whispered, "It doesn't look like this." I left without another word. Outside, the city was pulsing, neon and indifferent. Rain had begun to fall, cold and needling. My reflection stared back from a puddle, fractured by ripples. Back home, I scrolled through our old messages until I found one from the first year we met. "Promise me we'll never lie to each other." Promise, she'd written. I typed a reply, though I knew she'd never read it. "You broke it first, but I'm the one who kept it too long." Then I deleted her number. The coffee mug was still on the counter. I dropped it into the sink, where it cracked cleanly in two. The sound was small, final. And for the first time in months, the quiet didn't hurt.